everyone, welcome to Review Time. I'm your host Isip, and I'm using my new camera to record this, and hopefully everything will come out great and whatever. In any case, we are going to be reviewing the Marvel Superheroes Age of Ultron the Hulkbuster Smash set. I guess that's what it says, the Hulkbuster Smash. It's got 248 pieces, and you'll be using pretty much every piece. It's a pretty nice set. Comes with the Hulk, Ultron Prime. Oops, sorry. Not used to this camera. The Hulk, Ultron Prime, Scarlet Witch, and Iron Man Mark 43, who comes with this little clear thing so you can make them jump. I've actually just been using it as a stand. This is the top of the box. For those who like all that, there's the side of the box, the bottom of the box, and the back of the box, which looks pretty nice. Yeah. So, apparently what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to launch the Iron Man into the Black Widow, the Scarlet Witch, which would have been Black Widow, and she flies backwards and stuff. So you get a Hulk figure. Let's go ahead and bring that down. Hulk figure, and he's pretty nice. We're gonna start with him. He comes with, whoa, hi, how you doing? Let's move this over some. I'll move this in some. Alright, so as I was saying, you get the Hulk, and he looks pretty nice. Yes, thank you, Macro, for kicking in. Pretty nice. He comes in 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Technically 5 pieces. When you get him, you're gonna get the torso, you're gonna get the 2 arms, and then you have to go looking for these 2 little pegs so that you can attach them. Like so. Oh no, actually, also, I forgot, his hands also aren't a part of the figure, like they're separate. So you get 5 pieces plus the 2 connector pieces, so that's 7. Because of this, he does have wrist articulation, and his hands go up and down, but he has no head, and his legs do not move. And you can clip him onto your normal little, whatchamacallit. You get a Scarlet Witch figure, which looks pretty nice, but honestly, I don't see Scarlet Witch. Every time I see this, actually, I don't know why I'm thinking like Mary Jane or something. You can pop her hair off and then turn her face around to have a non-using my superpowers, not mad at you look. She comes with these things, which I guess are supposed to represent her powers. They just look like ice daggers. But, you know, she's cool, and she comes in 1, 2, 3. She comes in 4 pieces. Her hair, her head, her torso, and her legs, they all come separate. You have to put her together. So that's another one you get. Put her over there. You get an Ultron figure. And, again, this is the little launchy thingy. I guess you're supposed to push down on here, and it flips up. Again, I just use it to be like an invisible stand. And then you get the figure. This figure actually had an extra piece, which is this neck piece thing here. And it only has 1 face. Oh my god, it's so hot. I'm pretty sure you could take the hair from her or the helmet from Iron Man and put it on there. Make sure that's working. And then you just take these little clear bits, and they act as repulsor rays, so he can fly or shoot. stabilize itself. Look at you just standing there. You got, gotta do this carefully. And the last figure you actually get is Iron Man, and he is pretty nice. He looks like he does in the game and in the show. I turned their hands upside down because this way you can put the repulsor blast underneath so that it looks like he's kind of doing that thing where he puts his hands to his side and he waves, but the hands are supposed to really be like this. You can actually the everything comes separate, so you got 1, 2, 3, and then the helmet comes in 2 different pieces. The helmet's pretty cool. It does flip up once you put it together. It flips up, so you can, whoops. And of course he has 2 heads. So you can, if you want to have him flip up his visor or not. Up to you. Okay. So there you go, Iron Man, Tony Stark. In the Mark, I think they said Mark 43. And then, let's move these out of the way for the moment. You get this thing here, which is supposed to represent the, I think it's supposed to represent the trap thing that that Iron Man had in the second Avengers movie, where Hulk would be in here and then these things would flip up and try to trap him and stuff. So, yeah, you can put any of the figures in there. You can put the Hulk figure in there if you want to. And have it closed up like this. And then you got the little clear stick thing, which does a pretty good job of being a clear stick. And then you can have, oh, you can put Scarlet Witch up there, but Scarlet Witch doesn't fly, so normally I'd put like Ultron or somebody up there. But for all intents and purposes, we'll go ahead and put her up there. And that's a pretty nice little thing. And then you're supposed to take your Iron Man, put him down to the side here, press here and flip it up. I'm not going to do that. So that's pretty cool. Whoa, pretty cool. Get him out. She can stay a part of that. And the last thing you get, oh, actually I should say, the last thing that you build is the Hulkbuster suit. And pretty much, it's not like with the Mega Blocks where you got whole pieces that are like, you know, like these, and this would just be like one piece. And no, with the exception of the helmet, everything here is made up of individual Legos, with the exception of the Bionicle connectors. But everything connected to the Bionicle connectors is, yeah. So it does open up, and you can take your Iron Man figure and plug it in right there, and then close this piece up like this. And it's got a lot of moving parts, so like, see, close it up like that, take this and bring it down. Whoops. Sorry, bugs. And there you've got your Hulkbuster with Iron Man inside. So if you want to, you can just leave it like this, just so you can show Iron Man off. And it has a lot of articulation, and it holds together pretty well. The only thing that I've had issues with is accidentally touching these knobs here, which will launch these bits here. These are actually, these missiles here, if you look, they're made up of two long clear pieces, a short clear piece, and gold piece up at the top, each one. The 2 pieces down here were actually what was on Iron Man, but if he's going to be inside the Hulkbuster figure, I guess we don't need to do all that. So he has a like I said, great articulation. The head, it's a helmet. It stays there, doesn't turn. Arms will go 360 because it's a ball joint. It's Bionicle ball joint. The hands will bend like that. They will rotate all the way around. Fingers open, close. Hope that's showing. open, close, and you got individual fingers. They don't do much more else than make a fist and splay out, but hey, and you even got a repulsor pad underneath, which you actually can use. If you turn it this way, you can use the repulsor pad, which is pretty cool. There's no waist, but the legs go all the way around, and of course a little in and out. This little bar here is getting in the way, but a little in and out, and then like a chicken leg thing. And you know, you got a lot of articulation there. If you decide to, you can just pop a few of these Lego pieces off. I'm trying to be careful because I'm outside. I don't want to lose any of the Lego pieces. But you can pop the Lego pieces off and put the leg on so that you've got a straight leg. But then it makes it a little tall. I don't know if that's the problem. It kind of loses the Hulkbuster stockiness in the leg. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is and put back the pieces that I took off. And this is an official Lego product. You can tell because it says Lego on every bit of those little round tabs there. Every single one of them say Lego. So let's see, this one should go on the bottom, right? And then the gold piece goes on the top, or the gold-ish piece. But yeah, so you've got a lot of articulation. Definitely a lot more than you do with the Hulk. The thing is, he's a bit top heavy, and even though his feet are square, there's only so many poses you can actually put him in before he starts tipping forward. Now, like I said, these missiles do fire. They fire pretty good, all things considered. Just be careful putting them back in. Usually when I put them back in, I end up accidentally launching the other missile. So there's one, and there's one. Are we really gonna do? Oh my God! So let's grab that piece before I forget it's there and lose it. So let's go ahead and stick this on the other pad thing. Stay there. So this set is pretty cool. It's 29 bucks. It's a little bit more than I would have thought I'd want to pay for something like this, but I really wanted this set. I wanted this set for a while, but that price tag just really kind of kept me from getting it. And now I'm glad I did get it though, because you know, why not? I mean, the Hulkbuster armor though is huge in comparison. I mean, it's twice the size of the Hulk. So let's go ahead and put the figures here. We'll go ahead and stand them normally next to each other so you can get a size comparison. Yeah, because they're Lego figures. So let's look at you. So you can get an idea of how they scale with other toys if you decide to use them. But here we are with a Human Alliance figure. And I think it scales, the Human Alliance figure scales okay with the Hulk and the Hulkbuster armor, but not so much with the, what's her name? Then we have a deluxe size figure, and the Hulkbuster armor is actually almost as tall as the deluxe size figure. If you straighten the legs out, then he would be just slightly taller than the deluxe size figure. And here is a Megatron tank, which I think the Hulkbuster armor is way too big for, but I think Hulk scales really well with them. I actually have them on my desk displayed, kind of like something like this. I don't know how I got them. Something like this, so it looks like Hulk is lifting up the starting to lift up the tank. And Hulkbuster armor's just kind of there, chilling out, doing something differently. It's pretty cool. Now, it took me a few hours to build this set. It probably, I was not just, building the set, I was also eating or, watching something. So I wasn't giving my full attention. The set will probably take you about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes to put together. Maybe less, depending on how well you are at building. It's been a very long time since I've built one of these sets, and it was very satisfying. It was very satisfying. The figures are pretty good. Especially love the Hulkbuster armor. I mean, it's awesome. I love that you can do that. Put little Tony Stark in there. I think that's great. So, yeah, if you're into Legos and you haven't picked up a set, this is a good set to have. If you like the Hulkbuster armor, and you're kind of curious about Legos, go ahead and get it. I mean, the instructions are really good, and at first it's like when you start building, you're like, well, how does this go with the rest of it? But it's little steps, baby steps. I was thinking of doing one of those video builds where you build it on it, but no, I'll leave that to other reviewers and whatever. But thanks for watching. If you've gotten this far, this set is really a really great set. I love this set. It holds together very well. The Hulkbuster, the only problem I've had was accidentally launching off the whatchamacallit. Everything else is pretty fastened on there pretty good. I mean, I would have thought, if I lift up something, I can even lift it up by the little helmet thing, and the clips hold really well. So, the only thing that might fall out is this guy if he's not plugged in to the little piece. It's awesome. It's a great set. I mean, the other figures are okay, but this is why you're getting the Hulkbuster armor with the ability to put a little Iron Man in there. Even as a Lego, it'll still fit in other. I think this will still fit in your other lines. Like if you have the 4-inch or the 3 by 3.25-inch scaled Marvel Universe figures, I think that'll fit in there pretty good. I really do. So, yeah, I'm Islip. Thanks for watching.